So you're thinking about applying to the University of Texas and you've got to submit this expanded resume, but what is it? And it's optional. Do you even really need to do it? Join me in this real quick video. I'm going to give you tips and advice on how you can make your college application a lot more competitive. Hook 'em horns. Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Dale Price with Access College America. The cool thing about the University of Texas is that they are going to read every single thing that you give them. And this is a really awesome opportunity to provide evidence of your experience and showcase your fit to major. So now this expanded resume is actually optional for the University of Texas unless you're applying to that Plan to Honors College. And don't even really think about this expanded resume as a traditional one or a two pager. It's actually a catalog of every single thing that you've done as an incoming freshman. And you should really map out all of the events, activities, awards, and honors that you've received as it relates to your first choice major in a very specific particular order. The biggest decision you have to make, by the way, is what are you going to study at the University of Texas? And your entire application will be filtered through the lens of that first choice major. So it's important when you start thinking about this catalog of what you're going to provide for the University of Texas, that you start mapping out specific sections, activities, internships, independent research projects, job shadowing, community service, volunteer activities. And within those subsections, you want to think about the events or activities that you're listing that are a direct fit for your major. Now, the cool thing about the expanded resume is that it doesn't have to really be in chronological order. You can list things actually out of order. You can list that really cool club that you did your freshman year in high school first and then work down. The other thing that you need to keep in mind is that you want to quantify all of these activities. So, how many hours, how many weeks, how many years did you actually participate in this event? And you want to make sure that your descriptions are contextually rich using, really solid adjectives, quantifying. If, for example, if you participated in an event or an activity, how many people did you beat? If you were elected into student council, how many candidates ran against you? How many votes? How many people voted for you if you can find that information? So you want to write your descriptions with as much impact as you possibly can. The key word here is adding context. You've got to show achievement through context so that those descriptions are incredibly impactful towards your first choice major. So now remember, do not list your expanded resume in chronological order. You can add your sections, list the events underneath each section, and write them as they relate to your first choice major. List out how many years you did these particular activities, quantify the number of hours or weeks that you did those activities, write your description with as much detail and context as you can. It is about achievement through context. And don't worry if you don't have that much to write about, that is okay. You can take ordinary activities and really craft a well-meaning description behind it and make it really sound impactful. We really do recommend that expanded resumes are anywhere from at least 2 pages. They can really go up to 4, maybe even 5 pages. And again, put some thought into this before you start working on that application for the University of Texas. Pro tip: do your expanded resume first and then layer themes throughout your college application. Do not hammer home 1 or 2 things that you did in high school that was really cool. Think about all the really awesome things you've done in high school as it relates to your first choice major. And then you want to carefully allocate those particular achievements or awards or activities throughout your entire application. So at Access College America, we do not recommend hammering home one or two things in your application. We really do recommend mapping out a strategy and layering your college application with evidence of a fit to major so that the admissions officer truly sees new dimensions about you everywhere they read, starting with that expanded resume, which is a very important part of your entire college application. Hook 'em horns. Make sure that you download our template and follow along with us. And we are also doing college planning webinars on this very topic as well. We look forward to having you prepare, apply, and achieve.